G'day everyone and welcome to episode 368 of the AGExp show.
A very special show this week. We don't have any of the fancy shit that we usually do.
No, not even the fancy equipment. We're on a laptop right now, not my fancy...
This is the AGExp show raw.
The AGExp show on the road. Unplugged. Fucked off, packed up and gone home. Anyway, so if there's any issues with the stream or our audio, please let us know and we'll do our best to ignore you. So, this week, we went to PAX.
We're still here.
We're actually still here. We're still in Melbourne.
Down the road.
But on Friday, we got up really early and we jumped in a car and we drove. So we were in a car for 10 hours together. And I don't think I farted in the car. No, that's not true. I did, but I don't think... Did you guys smell it?
Yes.
Okay, I did. Sorry. Okay. But anyway, it was a good drive. We made it here. We're all alive still. And we went to PAX. We had Saturday and Sunday at PAX. And I had a very good time. Did you have a good time?
I did have a good time.
And we've got some stories to share.
We've very good company this time around. It's always the way. It's always better with friends.
It was all right. But anyway, before we go too far, don't forget we have socials. So go and check out the AGExp show on Facebook. It's still there. It hasn't completely died just yet. There's a dinosaur. And we've also got Twitter. Twitter I use frequently. So if you want to use Twitter, that'll be great. We're on Instagram. What's the other one?
TikTok.
TikTok.
They've made me sign up for TikTok. So
Snoogs is on TikTok now. You have to follow Snoogs, and we make this motherfucker do some dances. Although I shouldn't have brought that up because I still haven't actually.
You haven't done your dance yet.
I haven't done the dance. So.
And anyway, yeah, there'll be plenty of doom scrolling and plenty of weird shit shared on there for sure.
Yeah, this is weird doing the show next to each other.
I know, right?
We're not normally.
I feel like I want to give you a cuddle.
No, don't.
Don't. Oh,
no.
Maybe once we get into bed.
But thank you everyone for coming and joining us. We've got a few people now. How many do we have?
Up to 10. 10.
Beautiful. Thank you, all 10 of you. All I can see at the moment on the screen there is Paulie Kwan. Welcome. I love you, man. You're a funny dude. Radicus, Atan. He's like actually sitting to my left.
Come and say hello.
No, you go.
There he is. Hi.
Human Grub, Wraithy. And I think I've named everyone that's on the screen. There might be some other, well, of course there's some other people, but welcome everybody. Thank you for coming and checking us out. Oh yeah, there's Az. Az is over here to my left as well. She come on the pilgrimage with us.
And Grub, no, we're not taking our shirts off because it is fucking cold.
It's still winter.
It is freezing today.
In Victoria. Seriously, Melbourne forgot the season changed.
Yep.
We're supposed to be in spring now, but it didn't happen. He's hiding from me in NHL 23.
Good old Spaceys.
Oh, Spaceys. Spaceys just forgot his pass every day of the show. What a belter. But anyway, he's getting old. The memory's getting a bit rusty. So anyway, we went to PAX yesterday on Saturday. And the first thing I want to talk about...
How was your first exposure to PAX?
It was pretty bad, actually. Like... I think because of COVID, that all of these event organisers have completely forgotten how to organise shit. We got there and there was a lineup, and fair enough, they said line up outside of the what do you call it? Convention Centre.
Yeah.
We lined up, then they said come on in. So we all walked in. We went into like the foyer section where there was then a doorway that opened up into a hall specifically designed to queue again.
Called the Q Hall. But then some of the organisers inside said to us that we had to go back outside and line up again. And I thought that's the most fucking ridiculous thing. So we didn't. We just walked in and ignored them all because they didn't know what they were doing. And I think I walked through no dramas, and I think you did too. Or they attempted to stop me.
Yeah, so what they do, they were like...
Oh, I actually got a hand across the chest.
Oh, really? I didn't.
Yeah, not a touch, but a hand like, oh, no, you can't come here. And I went, no, and just kept kind of So we did the Sydney thing and just fucking ignored authority and just went straight through, walked in, no dramas. And then another thing happened as well, because we went, I know this is fast forwarding a little bit, but I'll tell it because of the relevance to the story. We went to a panel, which was The Boys. I didn't know who the fuck they were, but a lot of people know who they are, and I know who they are now. But anyway, it's a bunch of content creators. We went in, and they made us line up for that, and it was to get into like a auditorium so to speak, with stadium seating. And instead of letting everyone just walk in, they made us all line up. And then when we finally filtered through into this stadium seating area, there was probably about 10, 15, possibly 20% of the seating taken up. So there was absolutely no point in bottlenecking the whole process and making us line up to get in. So that was the worst thing. This is the dumbest thing. I said, shit, you guys, you couldn't handle E3. Probably not, but E3's dead now, so it doesn't fucking matter. But anyway, those things aside, it was really cool because we got to see some really cool things. Some things that you guys might not know. I know I'll let Snooks talk eventually, but I'm in a video game. I'm actually a superhero star of a video game called Repeller Fella. Go onto Steam and wishlist it now.
Wishlist it.
I'm actually playing a police officer, voiceover of a police officer in a video game. And I didn't know that the developer was actually going to be at PAX, and I saw the Repeller Fella thing. So we went and said hello, and I got to meet the guy that I did the voiceover for, and he created the game. So that was really cool, and I took a photo with him. Actually, I have a photo somewhere. I'll probably pop up later in the show. But that was one of the really cool moments. What about you, Pat? You can say some things.
Well, it was my second PAX, and yeah, very different. You could tell the issues that COVID left behind, I suppose. There was way too many people there for what was actually being shown. Speaking to someone today, they said it was something like 100,000 people through the doors yesterday, which in that sort of area, it's way too many. But yeah, look, it was good. The boys were absolutely brilliant. I love watching a lot of their...
For people that don't know, you probably, if you're going to know the boys, you'll know them for the no-no square thing.
Yes.
What is it? No, don't touch me there.
This is my no-no square.
This is my... You know about that.
No-no square.
Yeah, them. That's who it is.
Yep.
No, don't touch me there. This is my
So
no-no square.
it's Eddie VR, Mully, Josh, Dub.
You know what? I didn't know much about these guys.
Yeah.
But I thought they were really funny during that panel. And we were talking about it. Next year, we need to get the AGExp show up on a panel, right? And I was thinking, we'll get kicked out. With the shit that we say, the things that we talk about, we'll get kicked out. But then after seeing the boys up on stage, these guys, I was like, I think we'll be fine.
I think we'll be fine.
The shit they said. What was that? Who was the... Oh,
That was Mully.
They were talking about
Hezbollah.
Hezbollah. If you don't know who Hezbollah, he's a Russian MMA fighter. Is it MMA?
No, he's not. He's a midget.
Yeah,
Yeah, he fights. He's a boxer.
but he's a fighter. But but he's like fucking 2 foot tall.
Serious?
And
He's a fighter.
he's a fighter.
He's got a fight coming up with a person of same stature.
Oh my god, I've got to watch that.
It's essentially it's midget fighting, yeah. But the thing is, they said they asked one of the guys what they thought of Hezbollah, and he goes, "Oh, he's a cunt."
Just straight out.
Oh, wow, listen to what these guys are saying, man. I think we're right. We can talk about midget porn, prolapses, all that sort of stuff.
I think we'll be fine.
And I think
that
we'll
was
be okay.
all live streamed as well.
And it was all live streamed. And
So
it was
we can
part
probably
of
set
PAX
it
thing.
up.
So we are going to attempt, we're going to do our darndest to try and get a PAX
Gonna have a crack.
panel for next year. So if that's if that's something you want to see, maybe PAX for 2023. Robotron was throwing C-bombs in his conferences last night. Do you know Robotron?
No, I don't.
He's that blonde-haired guy who does the dark room. Do you remember the dark room? Yeah, you know him. That's who that is. And yeah, he does some bizarre streams. He starts streaming at like 3 o'clock in the morning. but he's Aussie. I don't know if he's in Australia, but he's Aussie. But
Okay.
anyway, so yeah, that was a thing, and yeah, the guys from the boys were really fun, so that was cool. We also got to we spoke with the team from JBL Quantum,
Yes.
and they were nice enough to give Snoogs and I each a set of these. What are they? JBL Quantum TWS, which I'm going to review. So the review for these are coming. But these are really impressive. They're gaming earbuds, so they're good for your phone. But they also come with a dongle, which then will use the 2.4 gigahertz connectivity. So there's like no lag, which is the big thing about them. So these were really cool. We got these, so look out for a review coming soon for those. And I talked about it a little bit so much that that Atan actually went and bought a pair of them. He liked them that much. So
Then blew his eardrums out.
and then he blew his eardrums out because, you know, with these wireless earbuds, you can click on a thing to make them make a loud noise so you can find them if you've lost them in the couch. Fucking idiot Atan does it while they're in his ears. Fucking blew his eardrums, the dope. But anyway, that happened. But yeah,
Things are going well, in other words, down here in Melbourne town.
What other things have you?
The Indie Showcase was probably the biggest thing, and that's been my biggest draw card with PAX for any time it's been on. Going to have a look at a few different games that are coming out. There wasn't a whole lot this year that were those little gems. Like last time around, we had a few that were just something a little bit different, but.
Except for Repeller
Well,
Fella,
of course, I was about to say, except for Repeller Fella.
because I'm in that one.
There was also one called Dredge, and today I got to have a look at a few from Blowfish Studios, which were kind of cool, which, as the details come out, I'll show them.
Snoogs got to play a game that hasn't even been announced.
Yes.
What happened is Snoogs is on the in with this indie developer, and he went and saw them. They had a game there that they were showcasing, which had the posters and everything. The dude actually used that computer, closed that game, and opened up another game that is unannounced and let Snoogs play it. And there were some people behind you. I don't know if you probably didn't see.
No.
There was a couple of dudes behind you looking at it going, like, what's this?
Yeah.
And then
so it was-
afterwards, you said to me, that's an unannounced game. What is with all these fucking... Oh, I'm being handed all of these dinosaurs. And I thought I was getting handed another dinosaur, but it's a tampon. Or Dracula's teabag. Anyway, so there was a couple of guys behind you that were
So
intrigued.
we can't tell you anything about it because, like I said, it's,
And you know
it's
what?
unannounced.
I don't even remember what it is.
I do, but
I don't know the
No.
name of it. But I
We're,
saw the gameplay and it looked kind of cool.
looked kind of cool. Yeah, it's got a couple of different sort of sources from inspiration, like a bit of Assassin's Creed or Prince of Persia. I kind of got that bit of a feel to it. So it's they're aiming sort of mid next year. So we'll see about it in a few months' time.
Was PAX worth it?
If I'd come down by myself again, no.
So I made it for you. Is that right?
We made it, all of us.
Well, they're not.
As made.
Okay, we all made it.
We all
Look,
made
I
it.
enjoyed it. See, the thing is, meeting up with, and I know this is a little bit of a little bit disconnected from most of you guys, but I really enjoyed meeting with some of the people that I deal with through the media side of things.
Yes.
It was nice meeting them, shaking their hands, hugging a kiss, all that sort of stuff, because fuck COVID. And also running into the developer for Repeller Fella.
Yep.
Those were really good moments for me. But just, as much as it was a shame that the big three, Nintendo, Sony, and Xbox or Microsoft weren't there, I just liked the atmosphere. I really enjoyed it.
The atmosphere itself was brilliant. I didn't like everything. There were very big lines, like there wasn't much. Well, that was good. There wasn't much being shown off to get your hands on, so there were big lines wherever you went.
Yeah.
Like for
But
instance,
sometimes there were lines for the sake of lines. They didn't need to be lines.
yes. Well, for instance, you had people waiting up to 4 hours to play Sonic. That was
Yes,
that was different.
they had Sonic. This was probably the biggest game
Yes, that would have been
that
the
was
biggest.
not released already that was playable at PAX, which was Sonic Frontiers. I know Sin Spacies, he did play it, and he said that it had very Breath of the Wild vibes. And it looked like it played and was a lot smoother than any of the trailers we've seen before. So it looks great, but I wasn't willing to wait 2+ hours to get my hands on it. I was like, fuck it, the game will be out before, whatever, so I'll play it then. Speaking of the devil, there's Sin Spacies in there. The lines were not as bad today.
Yeah,
that's true.
that's
Sunday
true.
It was quieter.
Well, today I got to play Alone in the Dark, the little prologue sample for that.
Yeah, the story about my first sexual experience.
Yes, yeah. Much frightening time. That was actually... Well, it's still got a long way to go. It doesn't actually have a release date yet. We weren't allowed to take video or anything or any pictures of it.
Paulie Kine wants to know about Alone in the Dark, so tell us about your experience with that.
Yes. Well, first of all, there was a kid in the prologue, and kids are just generally creepy in themselves. But it's got the hallmarks there. It feels very Resident Evil-like. But it's got the hallmarks there of a good game in the making. So still a long way to go, I think. But it'll... I reckon it'll be a bit of fun.
Yeah, I don't know. I didn't check it out because couldn't be stuffed waiting for things. But Street Fighter 6, I did play that. I played it one round and got my ass handed to me by Azrael. And I put it down to the fact that my controller wasn't working properly.
Yeah, they kept dropping in and out.
Did you use that one before?
I used that one against Snoogs.
You broke it.
She broke it. She broke it using it.
You
against me.
broke it by mashing the controller. And then you used a different controller and matched that one. And then probably broke that one.
Probably.
You're a destructive person. Oh, yes. And we got handed these JBL Quantum flashing dildos, which was quite nice. No, we don't want the flowers now. That wasn't from the show.
Blame the bloody flowers.
There's a flower. This is part of the place we're staying at. Now, what else was there? Well, Street Fighter 6. It was. I didn't actually realise it was Street Fighter 6 because it was kind of just there to play. There was because it's not out yet. It's not out yet, right?
It's not out yet. But it was.
I want to see how much I can behind.
But I figured there would be like lineups and they'd be like gated off, but it was sort of just on consoles.
Well, that was the funny thing. All the lineups this time around were just tape marks on the floor.
Yeah.
So
Just
with
herding cattle.
yeah, Street Fighter did have that to some extent and had a little bit of things showing around, but
There's a bit going on in the background here if you can't see.
that's what happens when you invite friends over.
Yeah, that's right.
It was good fun.
This is a live audience this week. Yeah, we're not in the confines of our own home where we can control things.
Yes.
It's a little bit out of control, but we had a good time. I had a good time. I thought it was good.
I did as well. Yeah, the
food.
cosplay was good.
Let's hold off on the cosplay. The food. I thought the food was pretty good.
Surprisingly good.
I had a good sausage today, and then we had lunch. No, I had Kaiser's sausages or whatever it's called. What was it called?
Kaiser's Wang.
No, what was it called? What was the name? It was Kaiser's something.
Kaiser's sausages.
Was it just sausages?
I think so.
Yeah. So thank you, Kaiser. Your sausage was lovely.
Yeah.
I had the Kransky or something.
I had the good old bratwurst, which was nice. The mixed
You had
thing.
the Prince's sausage.
Yeah, I had the Prince's Wang. So
It was nice. Anyway, the food was good, surprisingly.
yes.
Kaiser's snacks, beautiful.
fucking things?
Wieners? It might have been wieners. I think it was just sausages. So that was good. But yes, there was cosplaying. And I've got to tell you, I think because of the state of how everything works today, being 2022 and all, I reckon there's at least 7 to 10 chicks that I perved on that were blokes.
I told you, it's 2022. It doesn't matter if you bar up over a
Yeah.
bloke.
And but I'm fine. Yeah, I was fine with it because those blokes were pretty fucking hot. Because there was a time where I said what I thought were two women walked past and they were wearing like leathery kind of outfits, and I said a typical disgusting comment to A10. I said I'd love to see them like having a go at each other, right? And he says to me, the one on the left is a guy. Well, my comment stands. I don't
That's
care.
the standard porn you watch.
Well, no, it's not generally what I look up. Well, actually, we don't want to go down that. But there was a lot of very comfortable people that were like trans and all that sort of stuff. And it was very welcoming. I thought it was really cool because I welcome that kind of stuff. Good on them. But yeah, there was a lot of asses hanging out. There was one lady that was, one person, I don't know, that was just wearing bandages
Ah, yes.
on her bum.
Yes.
There might have been a G-string in there somewhere. I don't know. If I had a chance to look, I would have checked. But there wasn't a lot to the imagination. There was there was one woman that I thought had her tits out, but as it turns out, it was like a rubber. It was a
rubber chest
thing that they put over, and I thought it was just boobies going on there. There was some really good looking cosplay. There was Geralt hooked up with Catwoman. Oh my god, that was amazing. I don't think I snuck any photos of that. But anyway, actually, what we should do, let's now move on and go. Don't break out stuff. Let's go and have a look at some of the photos. I never added the microphone to the next scene, so stand by. I'm going to add it. Okay, now you should be able to hear us.
Now we're back.
All right, so let's bring up some PAX photos. That one there is not actually PAX that you can see just there. That is World of Bethesda.
Yes, the
'Cause
World of Bethesda.
That's another thing we did, which I don't know. How did you hear about it?
It was actually sent to me by the guys that look after Bethesda.
Oh, I wonder how normal people found out about that.
From us. So I then shared it with us in the chat. I put it on Twitter. I shared it out to everyone.
So 18 people heard of it from us. That's great. But anyway, there was a few people
18
there.
more that wouldn't have.
That's right. So there's a thing called World of Bethesda where it was all Bethesda stuff. There should be a few photos in here. That's one of them. And it was a Bethesda thing that was outside of the expo. It was down the road a couple of blocks away.
Yeah, so it was in a little, like a nightclub thing. And what they had is a couple of different rooms dedicated to certain Bethesda titles. So this one was obviously Fallout 76.
They were painting controllers there. They were doing modded control, like they were doing decals on controllers. They were doing donuts on walls. There was a wall of donuts.
Yes.
I didn't get a photo of that, but there was a wall of donuts. Oh, thank you very much. We need you for every show.
Yeah.
Hang on. We'll go back to the big screen so we can see a little bit better. They gave away these things, these drinks, which was basically a lemon, lime, and bitters sort of
But
drink
really nice.
with the Elder Scrolls on it.
Yep.
Botanical blend. Oh, and you scored a T-shirt too.
I did.
And they had the Worlds of Bethesda T-shirts giving away, and there's a couple other things for swag. Thank you very much, A10. You're a good lad. And they didn't give these out. You can keep drinking that. That's fine. Which was really cool, and it was all free. You just had to sign up on the website, which was really cool. Oh, very good. Thank you. And we have the controller. This is a white Xbox controller, and they added this. I think it's just a spray paint. They painted the decals.
Was it an airbrush or the decals?
Yep.
Oh, cool.
So they put a stencil on and airbrushed it. So sprayed the stuff on there. So, and that was also just free. Just
Can't forget the mask.
out of the goodness of their heart. And what's this?
That's the Redfall mask.
Redfall mask.
Oh, right, yeah.
Or the Redfall G-string.
So it's
You wear it.
a face mask that nobody ever wants to... What is that? Oh, fuck.
That's a well-used one.
Why do I want that? It's got all your makeup on it. You weirdo. Anyway, so that was Worlds of Bethesda. We'll go back here. All right, next photo. This was the stream mic that we got shown from the JBL Quantum stand. This is a brand new mic that's coming out. I haven't got one yet. I will get my hands on one eventually, and we'll see if it's any good. And hopefully, if it's good, we'll use it for the show when we're back at home. But that was really cool, and they're only about like $150.
Yeah, really reasonably priced.
And it has a capacitive touch mute on the top, which is something I don't actually have a physical mute button on my microphone at home. That doesn't have a physical mute. I have to mute it using my my deck. But anyway, and it has RGB as well. Next one here, that's the Quantum TWS that I showed you before that we've got for review. We'll be doing that soon. What else here? Oh, this is a nice photo of us.
Oh, look at us.
So on the far left, we got Snoogs, then we got A10, and then we got me, and then Azrael on the right there. So that was a nice little photo of us being happy, and then it all went downhill from there. Because, oh no, that was inside. We were still happy then. All right, all good. Smash the like for nudes. Thanks, Wraithy. Oh, you see more at Cronulla. I've missed these, the chat, sorry. Blokes give, oh no, we won't read that one from Wraithy. I've got to remember to read his shit before saying it out loud. Oh my God. Lukey to get cancelled. No one's going to cancel me. I'm impervious to such things. All right, we'll have a look at the next one. Oh, this was me and Phil from Repeller Fella. Seriously, go and put that on your wish list for Steam. It helps them out. It does.
Yep.
Helps them become a bit more visible. So if you go to Repeller Fella on Steam, that'd be cool.
Not to mention, it's an Aussie guy doing it himself.
He is an Aussie dude. He is Aussie. So that's really cool. Then we got this one. This was the game. Did you know this existed?
No.
It's a Game Boy sewing machine. You could connect your Game Boy to a specific, and it's a full-size sewing machine. You connect your Game Boy to it and have designs on it that would then stitch into...
So it's like when you do your patches and stuff.
Yeah, like an
they have
embroidery.
Embroidery.
Yeah.
You can do your Game Boy.
Through a Game Boy. I didn't know this thing existed. I don't think they sold
If
them
you're
here.
playing like Mario, you can go, it's like screenshot and print your
Look,
Mario.
maybe. I don't know exactly how it worked, but that's probably the idea. But I didn't even know these things existed. I don't think they sold them here. I think they existed in some country, and this was on display. It's a Game Boy bloody sewing machine. How crazy. Wraithy says, yeah, I've seen them back in the day. I was a virgin
For a very long time. You'll learn one day.
read
All
shit.
virgins for a very long time.
Well, we will.
At one point.
At one point, yeah. Some not for as long as others. G'day, Monago. How are you? We're having a blast going through this. We've got some hecklers in the audience too. Now you're sewing with power. That's right. All right, what's this one? Oh, now this one was really cool. This, if you don't know, this was all of this stuff was provided by Synth Spacies.
Yeah, he just opened up his door and they come pick what they want.
He was the only person old enough to know what this stuff was. On the left there, I actually owned one of those. That's the Space Orb 360. And the controller in the background there, I owned one of those too. It was just like that was for the Commodore 64.
I'm looking there, I can see it here.
That was my favourite. I love my Commodore 64.
Did you have one too?
It's what I had that like way out. I think it was like I was probably like just when I met you, I was still using a Commodore 64.
That was, look, we were at. Well,
Yeah, okay,
Well,
but you knew that I was
teenagers.
a poor family and we didn't have any.
sorry, I won't rub that in then. Next.
Henry's House, Creatures, Impossible Mission.
Impossible Mission. That was a cool game. What was it? What was the thing? It
I've
was
got it.
Stay a while.
Destroy him, my robots.
Yes, and stay a while. Stay forever. Yeah, cool. This one here was the room we were in for the boys.
Yep.
I didn't even know they had a name, the boys.
I didn't know they'd actually joined
They're superheroes
like-
that do bad things.
Not
joined
those,
together
the
as a
boys.
channel.
Yeah, when I hear the boys, I thought of the Amazon Prime show. But
Yeah.
no, not those, the boys.
Well, even when we were looking through and looking at the different panels that were on, and it come up, and it was just because it was Yeah, that it come up as a thing, and I showed Az because she's watches a lot of the same weird and wonderful YouTube crap that I do. And yeah, the guys that were doing it are people I've watched who play a lot of VR. So I didn't realise it actually got an IRL channel now as well. So yeah, it was good to.
So that was the room we're in for that, which was nice and cool. All right, next one. What do we got? Just some photos here. It was a Devolver stand. Good old Devolver. Devolver have picked up Angerfoot. Angerfoot. I talked about Angerfoot a couple of months ago on our show when I found it. Just as this is an indie title that was just released for like $5 or whatever it was on IO. What do they call that?
I think it was just IO.
IO.net or whatever it
Yeah.
was. Now they've been picked up by Devolver because Devolver always picks up awesome indie titles. So it now has a publisher, which is really cool. Yeah. What? Oh, the pile of stuff I have there. Sorry, there's some going on in the background. It's just a picture of the crowd there. Here's some collectibles that were purchasable. We've got Fat Thor, which was really cool.
They did have Cult Grub. And
Cult of the Lamb, yeah.
Yeah, I got to show Luke the nice lamb's wool controller.
I got a
Soy sauce.
soy sauce. I'll drink this soy sauce for a $5 super chat. Pay up, come on. Oh shit!
Breakfast, you'll do it.
Oh, thank God knows. I thought we just got a super chat then, but it's Spacies has just renewed his membership for
Thank you,
8 months
Spacies.
in a row. Great to see you guys in person. It was great to see you too, Spacies. Thank you very much for
Yep.
renewing your membership. Don't forget, you can press the join button to do exactly what Spacies has done. Fucking great game. Oh, that would be Cult of the Lamb he's talking about? Is it very
That would be.
That's not my old one, is it?
I carry them with me.
Righto. How good's this one? This is what is it? Eagle Snoogs.
Yes.
This was him playing the forbidden game that we can't talk about, and he had these headphones because that's what they had. It was quite funny. Oh, we just fuck off. Azrael's just done a $5 super chat. How old is this thing? How long's this been in your bag?
Sex sauce doesn't go off, does
No,
it?
it shouldn't. It's been in there for a while.
So it's not fresh.
You take terms of
Just
use.
let's just put something in perspective.
There we go. The thing's up.
2016.
Yeah, this hasn't been since
No, I haven't.
2016.
I reckon maybe a year or so.
It's going to be super
Maybe
salty.
2 years max.
That's no time.
You told me it was an OnlyFans membership.
Put your Google-
Hey, Polly Guan's just become a member.
Put your googly eyes on your eyes when you do it.
No, I'm not going to do that because I have to have my eyes closed. I'm not going to put them on my eyeballs. I'm being given googly eyes here. Anyway, all right, I'm going to drink this. Can I
I don't
have?
know why.
Is that water? Because I'm going to need that. Ready?
You only drink
Oh, that's
half.
only half of it.
Okay. Alright. Now that you've done that, you need the like the
Oh, fuck.
the finishing.
No, I'm not having wasabi. That wasn't part of the deal.
How much?
Are you a witch?
That's $50.
It's just.
What the fuck?
It's like, what else can I get? Oh, here it is in the bag.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, look at
Salty shit. Anyway.
Yeah, just like
We've got Mary Poppins behind the camera here, pulling shit out of her handbag. Anyway, we'll go back here. Oh, we're back to the beginning.
Eat the wasabi.
I'm not having the wasabi. All right, let's
What
go.
do you want for the wasabi?
Nah, nothing.
You said $50 before.
$50 for the wasabi?
You're not going to give me $50 to eat wasabi.
I think you're doubting
I think we had this conversation before.
Oh, that was the last picture anyway. You were flicking through.
Flicking through them all.
You want wasabi?
No, I don't want wasabi. All right. Now, what else have we got? Have you guys got any questions about the Spacies
what
that
else
saying
do we
$20 wasabi? I'm not bargaining this down. I don't want the wasabi. Wasabi's disgusting.
Yeah, let us know if you've got any questions in regards to what we've been and what we've seen. Oh, Jesus. Well, what do you think of the tabletop gaming area?
Yeah.
That's sort of something that's very different to what we usually do.
Nah, look, I'm glad it's there. Good on the people that want to do that. I like them having a space for it.
Yes.
I used the tabletop gaming area a couple of
To
times to
eat.
have lunch.
Yeah.
But no, look, it's not for me. I don't want to play tabletop games.
Yeah. Well, it was absolutely massive as well. Like, I don't do tabletop games. Why?
Is this paint?
It's lip gloss.
Oh,
Let's just do it.
Oh, all right. Sorry, keep going.
Yeah, I don't play them. I don't have the imagination to do that. So it was good to see there was a lot of people doing it, obviously, and families as well, which I thought was really cool. There was full generations of families to actually have a crack. Paulie's got 2 questions. Radicus as well. Before we get to Paulie, will the three come back? Yes.
I think so. I think the main reason why the big ones didn't come back this year is because there was probably some hesitation due to the first PAX for 2 years because of COVID. They probably thought it was going to be a dud.
Yep.
And I tell you now, it wasn't. The outcome was so big. Like, there was a lot of people there. There was probably too many people there. But I think after seeing the outcome, and they would have made a fair bit of profit from this show, I think the big 3 will probably be at the next one. That's just my educated guess. Well,
Yes.
Uneducated guess, whatever you want
Yeah,
to call it.
I think they will be. You got to remember too, those second tier developers as well, or publishers or anything like that. They weren't actually there either. So there was no Ubisoft. Square Enix only had the Final Fantasy. Was it 14 or 16?
The new one?
227,000.
No, the new one will be 16.
No. The one they were playing.
Oh, the one that was online, wasn't
14.
it?
Yes. 14.
14.
Yeah.
14. Final
Sorry.
Fantasy 14.
Just checking in with the powers that be that know. So Final Fantasy 14, which is free to play, and there were people around that stand all day, yelling, cheering, carrying on. It was great. The Bethesda show was good.
There wasn't a show.
Well, it was cool for what it was.
What they had, it was a small upstairs kind of loft area where they had smoke machines, a couple of PCs on display that you could enter competitions to win, or giveaways, not competitions. They had one room which I don't know what was going on there.
That was a storytelling room.
Oh.
So it was Elder Scrolls Online themed, and they were doing more like an old-timey tavern storytelling
Oh,
thing.
okay.
But there was always people lining up for that, so I didn't bother.
Yeah, and then there was the
waiting.
donut wall room, which I think just had
That was just for Fallout.
just show. Yeah, it had all like Fallout memorabilia in there, which
Did
was
you eat the donuts?
I didn't.
Yes.
These
Yes.
guys
Were
did.
they good donuts?
They
I
were
didn't
good
want to eat the
donuts.
donuts because they were on the wall.
Yeah, they were free. Free donuts.
What's the problem with the wall?
Well, people walk past it. They
Oh
Bu-
my god.
bump-
He's
bump up
talking
against
about
it.
that. Like seriously.
they fart. Poo particles in
What
the
do you think
air.
happens in a food court in a
Yeah,
shopping
but the
centre?
food, like, it's in a container. These were literally just
It's
on
literally
hooks.
just hung on a
That's why you
hook.
They were on
I know what
hooks.
I know what a donut wall is, but what do you do when you're at home in the kitchen?
Only I'm walking in the kitchen,
And
not 100 people walking in the same room, farting, burping, sneezing.
G'day, Kaiser. How you doing,
I
mate?
feel as though you're
How many poo particles or sneeze particles do you think were on those donuts you ate?
If you look right here, you can see that I don't give a fuck.
Right. Anyway,
free
I didn't eat the
It
fucking
was a
donut.
donut. Well, look. Back to what Paulie asked. He's asked what was one good thing about PAX and what was one bad thing about PAX.
A lot of like-minded people in the same area. I had a couple of good experiences with some randos. I'll tell you a story about that in a minute. But yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I loved about it.
Yep. Something you didn't like.
I didn't like the pointless lining up.
Crowd control. That
The
was-
crowd control was shit, and some of the staff spoke to people for no reason. Spoke to them like shit.
Yes.
There was one guy who even made fun of the cancer stand. We were there because there was a cancer stand where we all donated $10 and spun a wheel, and one of the event organisers walked up and goes, "Can yous all move forward so people can walk past? Can you, if you're gonna be there with the cancer stand, just move forward." And he was just like really like fucking rude and abrupt about it. Like we're not here like fucking loitering.
Yeah.
We're here donating money to
And it's
cancer.
not, and it was that's just rude. That was
It was unnecessary.
Yeah,
He could
it's
have
not like
said,
you were-
"Hey guys, can you all just move forward a little bit so we can maintain?"
yeah, but there wasn't
this
even
walkthrough?"
anything necessary for that. There was plenty of
There
room
was
around.
plenty of room already. So that was the crowd control and some of the staff. That's the worst thing that we saw.
Yeah.
That I saw.
Yeah. So my probably the worst thing was the
Kaiser Kate super chatted $2. Just be glad that they weren't man jelly donuts.
Man, jelly donuts. That's yeah. Ooh, he would have
no, thank
still
you.
eaten it. Fuck yeah.
yeah.
Actually, I probably might have had one too.
Maybe. Yeah, so it kind of felt a couple of times lining up to line up, and it was just just stupid. And the way that they weren't, like whether it was that they weren't the people that were there to help out weren't helping. They weren't helpful. They were just they were too overwhelmed, and I think they needed a bit more, just a bit more training or a bit more guidance from the powers that be, so to speak. Fun thing. So many different people. Such a good atmosphere. There was not, for that many people, I did not hear a negative. There was no fights breaking out or anything like that.
No.
It was all just people there to have fun and enjoy themselves.
Yeah, but it was full of people that have been inside for the last 2 years, probably malnourished without muscle.
That's true.
So there's no fights.
There's no fights. But and same as Luke was saying, there was quite a few times where you're just having random conversations with different people, whether it be people that were showing off their games for the indie guys, or then and a couple of times that I've lined up for a couple of things, just random people having a chat to, which is always good. So yeah, that's probably the two things.
Now, Stewie and Wraithy are both interested in hearing about the Steam Deck. Nothing on Steam Deck, but the Repeller Fella stand was
Had one
actually
there.
he actually had a Steam Deck playing Repeller Fella. So there was a Stream Deck there. Steam Deck,
Steam Deck.
not a Stream Deck, a Steam Deck there. And there probably was a couple there.
There was a few around the place, but
nothing
official.
official for the Steam Deck. They were just using a couple that probably got picked up from overseas. So no, there was nothing there, unfortunately. Now what I wanted to say as well, I don't know if you guys know about this, but there's a new social media thing called Be Real, Bereal. And what it is, it's a simple thing. At one point in 24 hours during the day or whatever, or night, you'll get a notification on your phone, and that's your time you have to go and take a photo. And the idea is you take a photo when it tells you to, and everybody who's on the app takes a photo at the same time. So if you could be in the middle of taking a shit, you take a photo there and then. And there was a person there when mine went off, and someone called out, "Be real." And you just go into the toilet.
Yes.
Just get up and go. That door behind us is the toilet. And someone was trying to be discreet. Don't trip on the cord.
Just plug it back in for us.
Okay, thank you. All right, and this person called out, "Be real. Who wants to be in my Be Real?" And you take a photo on your phone, and it takes a photo on the back camera, and then it will take a photo on the front camera. And I went and said, "Yeah, I'll be in that." So we were in each other's Be Real. And that's like how chill everyone was. Like, I didn't know who she was. She didn't know who I was.
It was funny.
But we, had a moment. It was really cool. So there was a lot of cool people there. Like you said, there was no animosity. There was no arguing that we saw. Everyone was happy. Everyone was cool to be there. So it was really, really good time. Felt like the launch of Overwatch 2 free to queue. Oh, yeah. That would be a bit like that. Did Leo tear up the place? No, but Leo may make an appearance next year at 2023. So if you want to see Leo, make sure you're there next year. He'll be going. All right. Now, have you got anything else you want to add?
No, I don't think so.
Well, if you want to ask questions, go ahead. But I've got some random posts that I want to check out and go through with everyone. Let me see. This is all a little bit tricky because I'm using a what do you call them? Trackpad. All right, we've got some random posts. Let's bring these up. Fuck, how am I supposed to read these? The screen's really small. Police find 44 diamonds up a man's anus during routine traffic stop.
There's nothing routine about that one.
How many routine traffic stops have you been a part of?
Yeah, never asking to have a look.
Never had anyone come and check in your asshole? For what? Stolen diamonds?
No.
Oh, you're a good boy then, aren't you? All right, next one. What do you got here? SpongeBob. Did you bring protection? Oh, have you seen this? It's the two pipes. Me, no. Her. I can't read the bottom ones there, but they're funny. Can you see it on yours?
When it loads. Nope, can't.
Hell of a way to find your bride. To let folks go that. They never started as diamonds. It was coal. I can't read that one. Let's go to the next one. Chicken drumsticks. Unfortunately, this set of chicken drumsticks only contains rear legs.
Yeah, I know, right?
The fucking chicken doesn't have front legs. That's the funny part. Anyway, moving on.
What's used to say if they're the front legs or the back legs?
They don't have front legs.
There's no front legs. It's a chicken.
Yeah, okay, they got like who's to say? They could be back legs.
They don't have front or back legs. They have two legs. They're not front or back. The chickens have two legs.
Yeah.
The other ones are wings.
Yeah.
Oh,
But they still could be like the wings could like if you like bring it back to dinosaurs. They thought dinosaurs had four and they're like, okay, now it's saying that
Show me your front legs.
I'm not a fucking dinosaur.
Dinosaur chicken. I want a toilet like that. That is a toilet shaped like a skull.
I prefer it if it was pointing upwards so I could shit in its mouth.
What? Can you control your audience? No, I can't.
We have no control here today.
This must be how you feel when you're streaming and I'm watching and typing in the chat. Maybe they mean just the leg that was forward at the time before the cleaver came down. Yeah, maybe.
See, Stewie's onto it.
Or a clear skull. Oh no.
Do you want a clear toilet, really?
No.
Who wants a clear
Imagine
toilet?
that.
I don't know if I
That'd
can
be,
see it on the inside.
that'd be
Like,
festy. What's wrong, babe? You haven't used your toilet yet. I'd still like that. All right, what do we got here? The only live, laugh, love sign that I'll allow in your house. Let's see if you know what this one is. It says, live through the ditches and laugh through the witches and love
It's Rob Zombie.
in the back of
Dracula.
Dracula, that's right. It's a live, laugh, love sign, but has the lyrics and Rob Zombie's head on it.
Yeah.
It's really
See?
cool.
I know my metal.
You do.
Fucking Rob Zombie. Go Rob Zombie.
All right. Yeah, Dracula's awesome. Now, this one's really cool. Selling my family's famous strawberry lips cake. Don't ask for the recipe because you ain't getting it. So moist and undeniably mouth-watering. You can add your own icing if you wish. Looks just like a pair of lips. Perfect for kids' birthday parties and bar mitzvahs. I'd get one of those for Wraithy and say, happy prolapse.
Yes.
It looks like a prolapsed
This
asshole.
is my brain cake.
No, I
Can
haven't.
I show you pictures of my brain? My brain cake is fucking amazing.
You've got an amazing brain cake.
I have an amazing brain cake.
All right, well, let me know when you got it up. Because this cake looks like an
Do you
asshole.
have it up?
The photo, I do.
Right.
All right, we're looking at...
And I even put holes
Alright,
in
we'll
it.
give
so
that to-
there's
I'm gonna
jams
show
and
everyone.
shit, so you can see it bleeding all through.
Alright, it's going to be small, but that's the brain cake I just got showed. It actually looks like a fucking brain. You made that.
I made that.
What's the liquidy stuff?
I got strawberry jam and I put it in a sieve and sieved out all the seeds and just painted it.
Yeah,
I
right.
had
'Cause
to flavour my
it
fondant.
looks like
But look,
spaghetti-o sauce.
So like, see how there's holes in it and it looks like it's bleeding when you cut into it?
Okay. Not only is that completely irrelevant to what we're talking about, it's great. Thank you.
you talking about cakes.
It was an arsehole cake.
Yeah, this is a brain cake that bleeds.
Beautiful. It's down in the peanut gallery. Others in the park
Yeah.
versus me in the park. Is that you in the park? Do you
No.
fucking do that?
Yeah.
Are you the reason why they have to fucking repair it every week?
You're the man in the park.
It's
aren't
you, isn't it?
Possibly.
Right.
Only problem is when I get on and it just stops.
It just stops.
The man in the park.
Goatsy cake. I like it. Good on you, Kaiser. When you look into Radicus's... Oh, God. Luke, read. Not a warm apple pie. What have we got here? Especially the merry-go-round. Okay, I read Wraithy's thing and it was nothing wrong with it. Anyway, right, next one. We got her. My lips are so dry. Him. Doesn't it hurt when you walk? Her. What? Him. What?
Huh?
No, nothing.
What are we talking about?
Imagine that.
That's terrible.
It's gonna start a fire. All right, next one. So I found this weird ass sock underneath my roommate's bed.
Wow.
Two things. That's not a sock. We get
No,
that. That's
we
the joke.
understand that.
It's a fucking fleshlight and he's put it on his foot. I get that. But let's just say, for argument's sake, it was a sock. Why would you take a sock from a bloke's bedroom underneath his bed and put it on?
Can we say it's the name of my game?
What's your name of the game?
For argument's sake.
For argument's sake? No, because I said that.
That's the name of my game.
Okay, there is a card game that's going to be coming soon called For Argument's Sake, and I said that. So, yes, all right, plug. There you go.
Plug.
But it's not out yet. But when it is out, I'll tell people. But it's not out yet. All right, but yeah, so that's a
special relationship.
he's going to have
you got with you.
he's going to have crusty jizz in between his toes. Because if you're the kind of person that leaves your fleshlight underneath your bed, you're not washing that.
What's the next one? I don't want to think about
Okay, but when you're like a 16-year-old boy, did you wash everything you used?
No, I didn't use anything.
I didn't have a flashlight at 16.
Yeah, no.
that. I just threw it out the window.
Yeah, no, I look, is all I'm going to say, and this is just a tip to all you 16-year-old boys out there, you don't need anything more than tissues. Moving on. Just because your job sucks doesn't mean you can't make it fun. I think that's fantastic. It's 10
clever.
points, 8 points, 5 points, or 5 points.
I agree with that.
I would do
It's
that
the
if I
thing
cut
you
off
come up
heads.
with That makes your job a good job.
Oh, this isn't literal. There's just a funny picture on the screen here that you can't see.
Well, fuck, I'll just shut up.
Quiet in the peanut gallery. All right, next one here. Now this one, look, my whole life was a lie. Seriously, you could just maneuver the straight straw into the corner, right?
Just rip on me while I'm here.
But I have seen this done by a lot of people saying that
I-
this is the way it should be done.
A10 did post this. But look, you know, if you think that that's a brilliant new invention to put your straw in upside down, fucking go for it. But what happens when the straw comes up and it's like it goes in?
Well, it doesn't matter anymore
then
because
up.
all the straws are paper and they'll just fall apart in the bottom anyway.
Well, I think poppers have still got... We've got some poppers, haven't we?
There's still plastic straws.
They're plastic
plastic?
straws on
Oh.
poppers. There we go.
You
All right.
want to kill the turtle?
Got another one? G'day, sir. Can I see your license, please? Mate, I'm with Optus. You can just Google it if you want. I love that. That is so good. Oh, dear. How are we going? Are people still hanging with us? Yeah, we've got a few people. Love you guys. Thanks for still hanging out. I know it's a bit rough this week, but whatever. You can't... Oh, no, that's Wraithy. I won't read that one. You don't annoy everyone. That empty carton noise. Oh, like the...
Yes.
I have a YouTube video for you.
I'm sure you do.
My favourite thing ever.
Spaces is right. Smash that like button.
Yes, press the like button. How many likes have we got? I don't know. I haven't got all my stuff open. I've only got one monitor. Normally I've got 3.
One monitor.
4
and it's only
even.
small.
You fucking 4 monitors.
Yeah. So it's hard working off one, as I normally have 4. But anyway,
It's like surround sound porn. Like surround vision.
surround vision porn. No, it doesn't work like that. I just use the one.
That's when he uses the VR.
Smash it like you just gave it a point. Right, okay. AGExp live and raw. Very raw.
Very.
Only 6 likes. Come
Oh,
on.
no.
Click it. Click it now. Have you guys liked?
I was the first one to like.
Alright. Relax, guys. Wasn't an attack.
I think it was.
Oh, think of it however you will. Right, next one. Puma. I think these Pumas are counterfeit.
Yeah, they might be counterfeit, these ones.
That Puma logo just belongs on a, what's that, screenshot?
Yeah.
It's got a cock of balls. All right, next one. Real friends don't get offended when you insult them. They smile and call you something even more offensive. That cannot be more true for this country that we live in.
I know, right?
You
It's good.
fucking idiot. All right, next one. Old pussy is better than no pussy. Are we agreeing with that? Would you fuck that instead of your hand?
No.
Okay, me neither. All right, let's move on.
No, it depends on the age.
We moved on. RTX 4090 and the RTX 9090 in 2027. He's got to mount it on the side of his house.
Out the side of the house.
Don't forget to smash that like button, you stooges. Thank you, Sin
Oh,
Spacies, for the
Spacies.
$10 super chat. Appreciate it, buddy.
Thank you, mate.
$10. Does that mean you have to eat the wasabi?
No, it was $50 for the wasabi.
Also, there's a number now.
There was always a number.
You said there wasn't.
Yeah,
After you
well,
said there was.
I backpedaled.
I'll
Anyway,
give you $50 to eat the wasabi.
I'm not taking $50 from you. Shut
I'll
up.
give you $50.
Has to be a super chat, so hurry up and sign in.
I don't have an account.
Ah, well, too bad.
Okay, can you do it and I'll pay you
No,
on your
don't.
behalf?
I'm not eating wasabi. Anyway, sorry, there's no pop up on the screen for Spacies. Thanks for the super chat. All right, next one.
Come on. Behalf of Kat.
This is a cock and balls in Finland. The actual, that is real.
I thought that was
Okay.
screenshot.
That is real. In Finland, if you can see the names there, Google it yourself. That is a natural water formation, like a lake or a river or whatever you want to call it, in the shape of a cock and balls. And it also has the stream coming off the tip there for whatever it is that comes out of the tip of those things. That's real. I've looked it up. It exists.
God.
All right, next one here. I went camping but forgot to bring a shot glass. That's the second reason anyone would carve a hole in a block of Spam. Second worst reason, even then. Stewie, who says nature doesn't have a sense of humour? Yeah, I agree. Nature is trying to get in on what's that screenshot. All right, and we've got the First of Us. It's a bit off the screen, but it's the First of Us with a nice little controller there.
Let's go.
What the fuck? How did you guys?
Kaiser Cade, very good.
How did you get Kaiser K to do
I
the
didn't see anything. It's just Kaiser.
Oh, fuck.
What happened?
Kaiser K just paid the $50.
Eat the fucking wasabi.
Well, I fucking have to now, don't I?
Do you need another one? I got another one.
No, it's one. Can we just get through?
Yeah, do this
Yeah,
first.
we're gonna go back to a full screen
Gotta
for
get through random first. Fuck.
What happens when-
Oh, we're done.
We're done. Look at that.
You couldn't even delay it any further.
We've still got a what's that screenshot to do.
Well, let's do that first because we're
Kaiser
going to
Kate
be...
super chatted $50. Eat that wasabi. Yummy.
My God. Eat it from Snooks' belly button. That's $1,000.
No, there's not even money involved.
No,
in
that's
that one.
$1,000. No,
It's the
no,
second
you're not
one.
getting a fucking second one. Go away. Wasabi. All right, we're going to do the wasabi in a couple of minutes. Let's quickly do what's that screenshot. Alright, there's no fucking around this week. Here's a what's that screenshot. What video game is that from? Alright, that's a video game. It's a screenshot from it. What game is it? First person to tell us what it is going to get an entry. I'll give you 5 entries into the giveaway, which we completely forgot to mention at the start of the show. We're doing a giveaway of a Meta Quest 2 headset. All right, so we got Witcher 3. It's wrong. I don't have the buttons this time, so play the tune from the old Wasabi song back in the day. No, don't have that. Got no technology here to do that. Kaiser Kate says God of War. That's wrong. Wraithy also copied his answer and says God of War. That's wrong. It's not The Witcher 3. Ex-Wife Simulator. Close. Big fucking monster. Monster Hunter Rise. No, that's not correct. I didn't think this would be that hard. Maybe it's not Titanfall. It's not Gears of War.
It's not Uncle Touchy.
It's not Uncle Touchy. Not Dragon Age. Not Titanfall 2. Do you know what it is?
No.
I can't fucking remember either, and I did it. Nah, I'm joking. I know what it is.
I don't know what it is.
Alright. Nobody's got a clue, so I'm going to move it across. Give you a little bit more to see. There we go. Lucas's butthole after that wasabi. Come here, I'm going to bash you too. That PC game you guys played last year. Nah. No, this is a few years ago, this one. You guys don't know what it is yet?
Oh, does it start with an E?
No.
No.
Splatterhouse is a no. Wraithy says my search history, no. Fuck, I've got to eat this shit. It's lucky it's only small.
Do you hate me?
You didn't, well,
Like, have I not ruined this podcast?
Lord of the Rings.
Aren't you glad you only see me maybe once a year?
Yeah. That's a brutal fist though. Alright, nobody's got a clue, so let me just move a little bit. Let's see his junk. There we go. Your ass tomorrow. Does the junk help? Hey, hey! Look at that. That's a dead giveaway. Dun dun dun. 18 got it.
18 got it.
It is Anthem. And yeah, I know he is actually here, but he's not privy to the answer. It hasn't been. How did you get that?
I played the shit out of that. I was really looking forward to
fair
their
call.
redoing of it, but then they just fell off the face of the earth.
Yep.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, so if I go now and go to this button and then go to this, you'll see the whole image. There you go. It is in fact Anthem. Congratulations.
Thank you.
You win, what did I say? 5 entries.
To win something.
To win the Meta Quest 2 VR headset. Alright, let's go. So it was him that played it. You were the one.
You did it.
Alright, I'll eat this. Just, can I have the water handy?
No, water makes spicy bad. You need milk or something.
We've only got lactose free milk.
Yeah,
Yeah, water will make it
that's
worse.
alright, that's alright. I'll have the water.
You can have some
Where's-
chlorine.
How do you open it? Where's the, there's a,
There you go. You spread it open.
Sauce packets are hard. I get it. It's fine. They're very different.
is there a
There's a
tour
best
bit?
before on it.
Oh my
Oh,
goodness.
19th of October.
No, no, it's still good.
Still good.
Has anyone
You
got
got like
scissors?
5 days.
Use your teeth. It's going in your mouth anyway.
I fucking open the thing.
Just look. Look here. Look at this. I'll open this one for you. I will open. See?
Don't open both of them.
No, I'll open this. Get this out of your mouth. Look.
Alright, there we go. And
Yeah,
I'll
that didn't
squeeze it.
work.
Alright, it's open.
It didn't work.
Oh, it didn't?
No.
No, it hasn't.
Here, pierce it with the piercing gun.
I'll just bite it.
Surely they have scissors in this place.
All right, I think I've got enough for it to squeeze out.
You gotta eat it all.
Yep. All right, so it's gonna come out. Oh, in the smallest hole.
Here, let me
That's
see.
like a zit.
There's scissors in the kitchen.
Oh no, we got it. Look at that. Look at that.
Just put it in your mouth and use your teeth and squeeze it out.
Yeah, we'll just put it in your mouth.
Oh yeah, big boy, put it in your mouth. You like that?
Oh. Oh, it goes like up. Oh,
Enjoy your $50, Firebum.
Corn chip all over it.
oh.
Easier or worse than corn chip?
I never saw the corn chip. Is there for corn chip?
Yeah, we did that.
Where did you get that from?
Amazon.
Amazon.
That's like $50. Oh, it's expensive. I tried to get one. You gotta show me. What'll make it worse?
It's also fucking horrible.
Ross has wet himself.
I'm glad you're fucking enjoying it. Oh, it goes like right into your sinuses. This shit does.
They'll be clear tomorrow.
What do you think is?
Oh. Are you filming me?
Yeah.
You do realize it's fucking being filmed here. You idiot.
So we now get to show my other friends the smartphone I apparently have.
I would prefer that you showed your friends getting views on the show, not your own fucking.
I didn't say anything.
You're
about
supposed
friend.
to check them at the door. You can't come into the auditorium with your cameras. No flash photography. Fucking stop it. Arrest that man. That's fucking disgusting.
Where's the other one?
No, it's fucking gone.
No. So do we say another $50 for the second one?
No, because I'm not eating it.
But there's
I'm not hard up for cash. I don't want money. Not to eat that shit anyway.
Another $50 for another one.
Sit down. We're finishing the show now. Fuck.
Ross is enjoying this.
Hey, I got 5. Is that pounds?
£5.
£5 from
Yeah, that's like,
Tell me
From
you
Stewie?
freak out.
Stewie's Retro Gaming super chatted $8.71. Okay, sign.
Thank you, Stewie.
Thanks,
I appreciate that. I don't have another $50. You shouldn't have paid that $50. You'd have been $50 richer, and I wouldn't have had to eat that shit. Oh, but thank you. Thanks for the support, Kaiser. You're a good bloke.
make him eat another one.
No, he doesn't have $50.
We're not doing another one.
We're not doing another one. We're finishing the show, and I'm going to go and have a drink and fucking. Oh, fuck. Not only is it super hot and spicy, it tastes like ass. Who fucking eats that?
It's good with sushi.
Righto, if you say so.
I fucking have it in my hand. Who knows when you need
Righto, Peanut Gallery. Quiet. Okay, that's all we've got. Oh, Madago, thank you for the $5.99 or $6 super chat. Thank you very much
Thank you,
for
mate.
the. Yeah, I'm going to need a coffee or something to get rid of that shit out of my mouth. Maybe I'll just go and eat a turd. Tastes better.
Well, you did say you wanted to.
Super chatted $5 and
No, I'm not going to be eating an actual turd. All right, well we're going to finish it up there. Thanks a lot, everyone, to come along and joining on the show. We will be back to our normal schedule in another fortnight from now, Monday night again, not a Sunday. It's only special for this week. So we'll see you in a fortnight. But
If you've got any questions you want to hear about PAX, put them in the comments below. Don't forget to hit the like button. Either that or you can ask us straight direct in the Discord. So yeah, fire them away. Fire the questions away.
all right, awesome. Now there's not going to be this like stream finishing thing this week because I don't have that set up. It's just going to stop here.
Yeah, it's just going to be.
See ya. All right, but yeah, cheers everyone. Thanks a lot. Special thanks to those that have given us a super chat for this week. Love you guys. See yous in 2 weeks.
See ya, peeps.
Bye bye. It's like the end of Play School. We just wave and the credits. That'll do.
Done?
Hasn't finished yet.